Put it this way.
In my opinion, that if Mayweather would have stopped, how could I explain it? If Mayweather don't fight Pacquiao, which he's not, obviously.
Yeah.
If he doesn't fight Pacquiao.
If he doesn't fight him.
And he's not obviously going to fight him. I mean, it just puts so much of it's so much of embarrassing that fighters after him are going to be doing the same thing. And if HBO...
No, Keith Thurman ain't going to do that.
But if
Terrence
HBO
Crawford
don't put their foot down... I think HBO put their foot down, and I believe that's why Mayweather jumped ship and went to Showtime.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So? Because I think they got tired of it. Because he got away with it with HBO most of his career. Remember, the majority of his career, he was with HBO.
HBO, that's right.
Now he jumped ship to go to Showtime. I think HBO was getting tired of the shenanigans. Like, look, man, either you fight Pacquiao or, that's it.
That's it. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Contract.
Contract. So he knew, he had that retirement escape. Like, well, I'll just retire on y'all. But I believe that probably won't happen. I think HBO, maybe Showtime, I'm not sure, will be more stiff on, look, man, either you fight this person or this and that.
I think Showtime's more about, look, man, we need to make back the money that we paid you with that $200 million or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, that $200 million. Like, we need to make back this money, man, that we paid you. And if you can't get enough numbers, like, you're going to have to fight someone that's going to get us these numbers.
Right. Yeah. I'm just saying, though. Yeah, but, fighting Amir Khan, man, like I said.
He's British champ, man.
I mean,
Kell Brook is, but.
Yeah, but, just another.
Big name in Britain.
Another low risk, high reward. Just to stay undefeated. The best ever at being undefeated. There's a difference between the best ever and the best ever at being undefeated. Mayweather's goal is to be the best ever at being undefeated.
Better than Marciano, better than Joe Calzaghe, better than
that's what he's aiming
Sanchez,
for.
better than those. Okay.
He's trying to be the best ever at being undefeated. Not the best ever in boxing, because that was the case. He'd have fought Manny Pacquiao. So, everywhere he goes.
Paul Williams, Kasasu, all them.
He wasn't fighting no Paul Williams, you know what I'm saying? You knew that, you know what I'm saying? He had the same advisor, Al Heyman. Mayweather picks and chooses who he wants to fight. And he's a good fighter. A very good fighter.
Very good.
You know what I mean? He could even be called a great, but far from the best ever. The best ever at being undefeated. And the best ever at making the most money in boxing history.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. He's the best ever in those departments. And, what can you say? If he's done that and he picked to choose to stay undefeated, and if staying undefeated is going to get you these marquee paydays, phenomenal paydays, that's what he's trying to do. Because, once he lose, all that's going to be over.
But what about it? But is boxing dead though? Is boxing dead? Like Yosh was saying, he said, man, he said everybody's ducking now, everybody's doing it. I said, nah, man, you got up and coming stars, you got Garcia, you got your, you know what I'm saying, you got your Lomachenkos, you got up and coming, you got your Walters, you got all these stars coming up. I said, it ain't dead. He said, no, man, MMA, because they give everybody the fights they want to see. With this Jones, Cormier thing, come on, Silva. He said, boxing dead, man. He said at the Tyson box. I said, no. I mean, so what's your take on it? Is boxing dead?
Man, boxing is on life support.
Life support?
Yeah, man.
No.
Yeah, it is.
So what's it going to take to galvanize it, to bring it back to life, get it back to full health, full standing?
Well, I don't know. First of all, you gotta get some skills here, man. Seem like a lot more skills. American boxers aren't training as hard to be into that boxing,
boxing do or die life.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not that.
One more round, man.
Yeah. It seemed like they into. It seemed like overseas boxers, people from other places are having more skills. You know what I'm saying?
Especially like Russia and Central Europe and stuff.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Central Asia, whatever.
Yeah, South America, Spanish.
Yup, South America.
You know what I mean? Cuba and all this stuff. So I'm just saying, man, it's just going to be a lot, man. It's really going to be a lot, man. And a lot of people don't even mess with boxing. I mean,
a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't left, like Lambo. He said he ain't paid for a fight 2-3 years. He said he don't watch them. He said he'll look up the results. He said he's just strictly MMA now.
Yeah, UFC. Everybody's MMA. Yeah. Ever since MMA.
I mean, because they do make the best fights though in MMA. Ain't no dipping, dodging.
Dipping and dodging. What they let Mayweather do, man. And that you got to really pretty much blame HBO for letting HBO when HBO let him still fight Zab Judah after he lost to Barlos Baltimore and what's her name, Costa.
What about the judges though? I mean, you can't put it all on Mayweather. You got the judges, you got fans.
Time out. When you a boxing network and the person loses twice, and you still give that person that fight, okay, you're liable for that. You're liable for even let that fight even go on. Boxing. Right. So HBO pretty much spoiled them, put them on TV or whatever. You know what I mean? Because you're supposed to be like, nah, man, this is not your #1 contender. Okay, this is it. You know what I mean? You jumping up here, Victor Ortiz, right, who don't set no mas to
but they saw the money that could be made in the fight, though. They saw the money that could be made.
But what kind of money was made in that fight?
They are business, though.
Yeah, it is a business, but what kind of money was made in that fight with Victor Ortiz?
I don't know. I didn't check the number.
You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it was good. But anytime, you're getting away with letting people fight, dudes that got knocked out by another fighter, and you don't let them fight the fighter that knocked them out, and then you letting people fight guys on 2 fight winning streaks. You letting them fight a person like
2 lost streaks.
2 lost streaks. Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah.
2 lost streaks. You know what I'm saying? You got fighters like Amir Khan that he got his, he's just looking to stay undefeated.
But it's boxing dead though. We got Nicholas Walters, Terrence Crawford, Gamboa, Lomachenko, Gennady Golovkin, Andre Ward, look like Yosh. Yeah. Well, I mean, we got all type of young Deontay Wilder. We got all type of fighting in all weight classes. I know I'm missing a lot here. Mikey Garcia. You got catches that's ready to go.
Boxing is not dead. It's just on life support.
Yeah, it's Adrian Broner.
Yeah, it's on life support. It's not dead. It's on life support.
Dang.
And until they, as long as they don't let people do what they did with Mayweather, a guy, is just looking to stay undefeated, who got superior skills, but, scared to lose, and you agreeing with that, as far as putting him in the ring with, a guy like Zab Judah and, the other fights that was pretty much looked to see to make sure I stay undefeated type of fight and don't fight like Pacquiao and all of that, boxing is going to be dead. I mean, boxing will be dead in a little while. But it's on life support, though.
It's on life support.
And it can be revived. Resuscitated or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
CPR.
Yeah, CPR and all of that. Yeah. You can bring it back. You know what I mean? If they don't let somebody pull another Mayweather type of move in boxing. Somebody with great skills like Mayweather.
So it sounds like you kind of putting all this on Money May. Like you putting a lot of this on...
No, but I wouldn't say I'm putting it on Money May. I wouldn't say that. But I would say this, is that you got corrupt judges, you got corrupt judges, corrupt promoters. You got to blame. You got to kind of like, you got corrupt promoters. You got, Al Heyman, putting people together. That's pretty much,
you got stupid fans. You got silly fans.
Yeah. But, so as a whole, I'm not putting it on Mayweather, man. It's just everybody, man. But Mayweather is a very gifted fighter. And if he wasn't looking to be the best ever at being undefeated, he was looking to be the best ever, period, he'd have fought Pacquiao by now. So being that he's just looking to be the best ever at being undefeated, HBO and them just condone certain fights that he put up out there, you know what I'm saying, at the time, with the timing and everything, and just been okay with it. It was cool. But I guess HBO got tired of it, and that's why he jumped ship and went to Showtime.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because HBO put up with it for a long time. Huh?
Did he retire?
Yeah, he retired.
Before he left HBO?
Yeah.
Well,
but the retirement thing was just a thing just to stand clear of Pacquiao. That's the whole thing of that retirement thing. The first time he retired was just to stand clear of the immediate rematch with De La Hoya because he won his split decision.
De La Hoya, that's right.
You know what I mean? And then after that, you know what I mean? He started kicking retirement anytime you try to make him, force him to fight Pacquiao. That was his backup plan. Look, man, if y'all ain't gonna give me no fighter, and y'all put me in the corner where all I gotta do is fight Pacquiao, I'll retire on y'all. And you see, he act like he was in negotiations. There's another bluff. All this $40 million that you had the chance, you know what I'm saying? And you going for Amir Khan. Didn't you tell me that? You're looking to fight Amir Khan. What happened to Pacquiao? Yeah, he does. He doesn't want to fight. It's all on him. You know what I mean? They say, did you say that there's going to be something going on where somebody was telling me there's something about this going on?
Well, what's for the
about Pacquiao is going to step to him in his face, you know what I mean, and have the contract in his face to tell him to sign the contract.
Well, you got to read it first. You got to have lawyers, man.
I know. But it's just to rub it in, man. Because
it's to rub it in.
Yeah, because Pacquiao, I know that dude's scared of him. I've been knowing it since 2008, 2009.
I mean, but he's the A side. But so it's basically like, look, man, you got to take this type of split. You got to take this type of. We got to agree to this type of gloves. Like I'm the A side.
It ain't really nothing to it, man.
Ain't really nothing to it.
Ain't really nothing to it, man.
What do you mean ain't really nothing to it? There's a lot to it.
Well, like what? Besides take the test.
Besides take the test, it's negotiations. It's it's trainers. It's who's gonna be the referee. I mean, it's a lot of things. I mean, when you the A side, you want the bulk of the money. You know what I'm saying?
He knows he's getting that. He knows he's getting that. That's why he's not even saying that no more.
Oh, you right. You know,
he knows he's getting that. Yeah.
Right, but then you want the ring size. You want to have enough room for you to move around.
Okay. We went through all that.
You want the place.
They've been through all of that.
What about the venue, though? If it's outside of Vegas, you know.
Remember, all of that's supposed to have been agreed upon. All he wanted him to do was take the test.
Well, I heard
we got the test out the way.
Well, what I heard was like 85%, 90% agreed upon. It's the last 10, 15% that they can't.
What you heard? Who you heard that from?
I heard that from shout out to Carcino. Heard that from Carcino. I don't know if it's true. I didn't research it. That's what I heard.
Well, anytime you get to that means you're bluffing. 85, 90%, that means you're looking for a reason to get out the fight, that you just going through the motions.
Going through the motions?
Yeah, that's all, man. No. Anytime you say it's 85 to 90%, and you just get out the fight, you just go in there just to look like that you was with it, go through the motions, like take the test, like you really wanted to take the test, so you look like you're going through the motions of the fight and everything. Then we get to that 89, 90%, you're going to do something that's just totally like, is ludicrous that, like, huh? Wait a minute, what? Mayweather got a history of doing that, you know, with fighters who he want to duck. He did that with Ricky Wright. You know what I'm saying? You know, he did that before. But, you know, those were nowhere near as big as Pacquiao. So anytime you get to 85, 90%, you're pretty much doing it. Just like take the test. So
you do you agree with Skip Bayless or Stephen A? Skip Bayless is saying that he think Mayweather scared to death. Yes. Stephen A's been saying, like, look, no one is scared at this level. No one's really deaf scared of no one. It's just that he wants all the cards to be in his hand. He wants the ball to be in his court before he signs the paper because he don't want to get. He wants majority of the money. He wants things to go his way, and rightfully so. He's undefeated. He's the man. Yeah. He's the man of the era.
He don't want to stay undefeated. Yeah, Pacquiao, and all that's given to him in the negotiations. He just still can't take that fight because he's scared, man. He's scared to take the test, the fight. That's the main thing. All that's going to him in the negotiations. That's why it's 85 to 90%.
Okay.
Yeah, because at any time it's 85 to 90%, they know that they bargaining side is pretty much low. And then like back in 2008 when both of them was at a 50-50 margin and none of that, they know that's not. Pacquiao is very aware that's out the window. Bob Arum is very aware that's out the window. Yeah. But the money that's still on the table, they still able to make money of making this Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight happen. But Pacquiao, Mayweather just don't want the fight. He don't want to take the test. So anytime what you said, Carcino said that is 85 to 90% in negotiations, and he walked away from it. You know, you walking away from 200+ million. You could probably even clear 250 million.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean? You walking away from $250 million just to go fight Amir Khan for 32 million, maybe 35. Yeah, you don't want the fight, bro. Your man don't want the fight. There's no way to put it.
No.
There's no way to put it, man. There's no rationale. Like I said, it was never about the test. He's TBE as being the best at being undefeated. TBE, the best at being undefeated.
The best at being undefeated. That's TBA.
Yeah, whatever. Best at being undefeated. That's what he looking for.
TBA.
Yeah, because it sure ain't about the money. It sure ain't even about the money like I call himself Money Mayweather, and it sure ain't about no legacy.
Oh yeah, we know. Well, he already told us about the legacy.
Well,
he told us back in 07 when we said he don't fight for the fans to see who the best.
He just don't want to take the test. He don't want to take the test. Remember, anytime you point the finger, you got 3 points back at you.
That's right.
So he's the one that don't want to take the test. Manny Pacquiao got a problem with taking the test.
Yeah, I mean Pacquiao would have been knocked out.
Yeah. But Mayweather, he's scared to make a mistake. You know what I mean? He walking on tiptoes. Scared to walk on an eggshell or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's happens when you're undefeated. And he wants to be the best at being undefeated. So don't confuse that the best at being undefeated to being the best ever. Big difference. And we want to make that clear. Yeah.
So, but boxing is still alive. To get to your thesis statement.
That is on life support.
Life support?
Yeah, it's very close to being dead, but it could be resuscitated and revived, like I said before.
Yeah. What about Deontay Wilder, Bermain Stavern, coming up January 17th?
That's going to be interesting because it's going to be a big step for Deontay Wilder.
Big old step.
Yeah, big step because Deontay Wilder, even though the heavyweight boxing is really trash, Deontay Wilder had never fought nobody near the trash type of thing. You know what I'm saying?